This is an excerpt from A Pirate Captain's Guide to Leadership by Doug Heatherly.
Say yes. When someone asks you for something in your official capacity as a leader, you basically have two possible response choices. You can say yes, or you can say no. Consider the consequences of saying no. First, the person's self-esteem is bruised. No matter how nicely you say it, you are still rejecting the person's proposal, and therefore the person himself to some degree. Second, you risk being drawn into an argument that the other person can control just by being obstinate and relentless. Third, if you shut off the argument or any potential explanation by giving your firmest, "This is not open for discussion" response, then you close the door to possibilities. That is, whatever future benefits or solutions might have been linked to the person's request are now lost. Fourth, nothing changes. You maintain the status quo. Sometimes that's the outcome you want. When it is, by all means, reply decisively, "No." If that's not the result you want, or if you are uncertain, consider the opportunities associated with saying yes. First, you maintain the person's self-esteem. The person feels accepted because you are willing to at least consider the request. Second, you avoid an argument, because what you are going to say is this: "Yes, provided," and then you'll explain the set of conditions under which you can and will grant the request. This puts you in control, because the other person is now the one who must accept or reject your proposal. Third, it opens the door to possibilities. The ensuing discussion may reveal options and benefits that neither of you conceived when the question was initially posed. Finally, it potentially changes things for the better. You may both get something you want. It's a win-win. Consider this hypothetical scenario. A homeless person or panhandler asks you for spare change outside your workplace. You could say no and walk on, or you could smile warmly and say yes, provided you pick up the litter in front of the building here. If the person walks off muttering obscenities, you can go about your business guilt-free. If he takes you up on the deal, he gets what he wants, and you make the world a cleaner and happier place in exchange for a moment of your time and a few cents out of your pocket. Of course, this technique is more potent with customers, suppliers, friends, and family than it is with total strangers. It is certainly effective with workplace pirates. After all, a lot of typical managers are simply trying to maintain the status quo. Having seen this, workplace pirates tend to believe that every manager goes through the day just looking for chances to say no. When you look for a chance to say yes, you set yourself apart as one of the few people who is sincerely interested in what the other person wants, and in trying to find a way that he or she can have it. That quality of leadership has changed the course of history on more than one occasion. It can definitely increase your power as a boss. Plus, it will enrich both your life and the lives of everyone around you. Sometimes a leader needs to say no, clearly and decisively. When possible, however, say yes.
I'm Doug Heatherly, author of A Pirate Captain's Guide to Leadership. Like the sample chapter you just experienced, my book focuses on the practical aspects of developing your employees. It offers a proven set of easy-to-apply leadership techniques, things you can use right now, today, and not just with workplace pirates, but with everyone, to create proficiency, commitment, teamwork, discipline, and results. A Pirate Captain's Guide to Leadership is available at Amazon, or you can visit piratecaptainsguide.com to see more sample chapters and special features.